Country's longest-serving Prime Minister, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu, has officially asked for a full presidential pardon. And that way it happened has shocked the entire nation. Let's start with the basics. A sitting Prime Minister facing the bribery and fraud charges goes onto the TV and says, "Pardon me for the sake of the nation." That alone would be the headlines news. But the real story is much bigger. So here's what happened. Netanyahu sent a formal request to President Isaac Herzog asking for a complete pardon. No condition, no admission of guilt. In fact, Netanyahu insists that he's totally innocent. But he argues the legal fight around him is hurting the country more than it's hurting him. Herzog confirmed the request and promised a careful review. And that matters because a president's pardon in Israel is rare, extremely powerful. But here comes the twist. Just days earlier, US President Donald Trump publicly urged Herzog to fully pardon Netanyahu, a move that immediately raised eyebrows in Israel's political and legal circles. Netanyahu thanked Trump, calling it a gesture of friendship, but the critics say it's unprecedented foreign pressure on an internal legal case. And remember, this isn't a small case. Prosecutors accuse Netanyahu for years of receiving gifts worth thousands of dollars, pushing for favors and influencing media coverage. Prosecutors accuse Netanyahu for years of receiving gifts worth thousands of dollars, pushing for favors and influencing the media coverage in exchange of benefits. These allegations have shaped Israel's politics for nearly about a decade. His supporters call it a witch hunt. His opponents call it corruption at the highest level. Now the country has reached a moment of tension when a prime minister is asking for mercy without admitting the guilt. A president forced to decide between the law and a political stability, and US president stepping in from the outside. It feels like a court case and more like a political earthquake. So what happens now? If Herzog approves the pardon, it could end the most watched trial in the Israel's history. But it may also spark an outrage among those who want the justice. If he rejects it, the legal fight continues the political drama and it only grows. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Netanyahu should be pardoned? Or should the trial continue to the final verdict? Tell me what you think in the comments.